Hi, family. This is Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy. And I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the art of internal detoxification through the use of colon hydrotherapy herbs and natural living. And I wanted to share some thoughts around rest, relaxation, sabbaticals, taking time off, saying no, spending time alone in silence, sitting on my balcony looking over my succulents and my plants, sipping on tea in my hammock chair with my heated blanket, and not worrying about me solving other people's problems or me trying to show up for social media, um, or me just showing up for other people, as I do that all year long for 11 months out the year. So there are two times in a year where I completely unadulterated, unapologetically focus on me, right? Without thinking about nobody else. That happens two times a year. One is for my birthday, the last week of April, where I take a complete 7 days and it's just me. It's not me and my boo when I have one. It's not me and my son. It's not me and my family. It is me. That's it. I don't answer the phone. I don't talk to my family. I literally disappear for 7 days and I'm unapologetic about it. I don't give a freak what is happening in the world. You ain't gonna catch me for that 1 week, which is the last week in April. And then the entire month of December, 31 days straight. I ain't doing nothing for nobody. And it's just me. And the reason why I do those things for me, because I understand what it means to be of service in the capacity that I am at service at. Now, I can't speak for everybody else or any other colon therapist, but the way that I pour into my business, the way that I merge energy medicine with colon hydrotherapy is very sacred. It's very spiritual. Oftentimes, I know, and I don't speak about this aspect of my business because the average population is not ready to hear this. But the spiritual realm and the physical realm are not separate. They're one. Both exist in the same space. So even though you are physically standing in front of me, you might have 3 more people walking with you that you're not even aware of. Oftentimes those entities, or not entities, but when my clients come in, they're bringing in other spaces with them. And I see it. I see it all day long. I don't say a whole lot about it, but I do see it. Now, here's a situation. Here is a situation. If you are in a service-based business like I am, and you are assisting people on their physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental journey towards wellness, and bringing or helping people see the light when depression has completely overwhelmed them. I had a client last week. When I tell you she was at the bottom of her barrel, she was so low. Everything she was saying was a conclusion that with old age, or with age, excuse me, let me retract. With age comes depression, deterioration, lack of funds, lack of sex, lack of love, lack of passion. She just had all of these like conclusions of things that she realizes is going to happen after the age of 50. Like she's already concluded, or I'm not going to last because my mom died at a young age and my uncle died at a young age, and this. She already had a conclusion about what's going to happen with her life. And so as she's talking to me, I'm looking at her and she's like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And I said, "Wow, you have it all figured out. How's that working for you?" She just looked at me. She's like, "What?" You have it all figured out. How is that working for you? Why are you in my office? Why are you here to have a colon therapy session? Because you've already have everything figured out. And so she just sat there. So part of my position in being a sacred space holder is also to take the veil of shit off of people. Literally, like pull this shit off of you so that you can see your truth. Because that, my dear, is not your truth. But in order for me to see my client's truth, I have to take a step back. I have to have space in between me and the client. I have to go back in my cave and like purge and breathe and meditate and do some yoga, do some asanas, get clear, deal with my stuff, help my son, help my family. You see where I'm going with this? Like, I cannot be of service to you for 11 months straight at the highest vibration possible. And now, don't get me wrong. Don't ever think that I'm not caring for myself throughout those 11 months. I totally am. However, there is nothing on the planet, nothing in nature that runs 24/7 without unplugging it and taking a break to maintain it and fix it. I have to go back into my womb space, literally when I call it my womb space, because that's where I go to get nurtured. Because ain't nobody gonna nurture you like you. I'll give you an example of this. I oftentimes, after I teach any long-term course, it doesn't matter if it's my foundation level course, sometimes I do a really intensive self-mastery course, which is like 3 months literally of self-mastery. After those courses, I'm exhausted, because not only during those courses am I teaching and sharing and mentoring those that are in the course, but I'm still running my business. Now, most people don't understand that I have 3 businesses. I have one where I run all of my services through. That's Moya Body Care. Then I have Moya Body Care Wellness Institute, which is where all of my online courses and foundation level colon therapy courses, all that runs through. And then I also run GPAC, which is the Global Professional Association for Colon Hydrotherapy. That's where I support colon therapists globally. So there's 3 businesses going on while I'm working my business here and holding classes or whatever. So the day after my training ends, I'm literally comatose. So the first half of that day, I'm asleep, right? I'm out. The second half of that day, I am making sure that I go over everything. I make sure all of my graduates have what they need. I send out the closeout emails, all that good stuff. So I have to focus. I had over 4 people the day after I finished my foundation level course literally demand my time. Now, mind you, I had to go back to work on Monday morning. So I only have one day, one 24-hour set of time where I can recharge, regroup, get my life together, clean my bathroom, change my sheets on my bed, because I just been working nonstop. And these 4 people demanded my time and then got upset when I fought for my peace of mind and said no, because I'm comatose and you understand what I'm doing. And Sunday is my day off, matter of fact. And then I got to the position where I don't have to explain anything to you. So this is what I'm saying. Nobody is going to care for you the way you need to be cared for. Nobody's going to tell you to sit down, Mo, take a break, you're overwhelmed. Ain't nobody going to do that for you. You have to take that for yourself. You have to fight for your peace. You have to take your peace and stand on it and be in it and be unapologetic about it. So that is why I am taking 31 days off to focus on me and not one other motherfucker. How about that? I hope you take something from this and implement it in your life. Until then, be blessed.